And welcome to ANB Bronze 8 Part 5. This one's going to be recorded, it's Tuesday evening, so it's going to be recorded on Tuesday and Wednesday evening. I've bought 2 more 200% EXP boosters and 2 more 200% currency boosters. I think those are going to be the final boosters that I buy, and get the rest of them from Troll 100. The rewards, I've got a couple coming at 85. No, I've completed that. These 3 boosters at 100, and these 3 here as well. So what I want to do is see how many champion levels I can get over those 2.5 hours, and hopefully that's enough for me on that front. Obviously I've recrafted and been making gear as I go along, but I've not actually been through the full stats with you. So the helm up to legendary is ability rate, experience, haste and extra gold. I wanted some more ability rate in the end because I could then level some skills up, but where we started with no ability rate and then added it into the rings, that worked perfectly fine early on, but we've needed to upgrade in order to push to Troll 90. The jewellery is still exactly as it was when we made it: ability rate, extra gold, experience and haste. The pads, extra gold, ability rate, haste and experience. The top, again same stats: ability rate, experience, haste, gold. On the mantle, I think this is one of the last items that I crafted. I decided I had enough ability rate at that stage at 2000 ability rate, so I added power into this one. There was no need to add any more ability rate, so I thought more damage is going to be good. The fire lily is ability rate, experience, fire damage and extra gold. Extra haste in there wouldn't have done anything. The arm guards, ability rate, experience, haste and extra gold. The brace of mastery, as we started with, fire damage, experience and extra gold. And the sash and the igniter, power, again because haste isn't going to do anything extra for us. Then fire damage, experience and ability rate. Pants, haste, extra gold, movement speed, experience. Same with the boots: haste, extra gold, movement speed, experience. 2 rings, exactly as the necklace: haste, extra gold, experience, ability rate, haste, experience, extra gold, ability rate. The glacius, haste, ability rate, extra gold and experience, and haste, ability rate, extra gold and experience on the igneous. That's about as much vitality as I needed to easily survive Troll 90, and I think there's an armor 1 up there as well, just to boost that along as well. On the push gear, it's haste, ability rate, power, vitality. Haste, ability rate, power. I'm deliberately being lazy. I've added life on hit here. Vitality is probably a more sensible stat, but I'm just doing this to be lazy on bosses like Garm, since I don't think we're going to be pushing too high this time around. So I'm going to be running over 4000 life on hit, which is ridiculous amounts. That's more than you need at Troll 160. So I normally run about 2800 to 3000 maximum. Haste, ability rate, power, vitality on the shoulders. Haste, movement speed, vitality and ability rate on the pants. Just as I was preparing for this video, I realised I made another massive mistake on the boots, so I've had to waste some gems in reforging. Movement speed, ability rate, power, vitality. I originally put haste on here instead of movement speed, and you definitely want movement speed on boots and pants, so I got rid of the haste to put the movement speed in. Another stupid mistake. Shouldn't make things when I'm tired. The mantle, haste, ability rate, power, vitality. We're going with frost beam for push, so frost fire sash, frost damage, ability rate, haste, vitality. Frost damage, ability rate, haste, vitality. The glacius, haste, ability rate, power, vitality. The igneous, when I craft it, will have these same stats: haste, ability rate, power, vitality. And then ability rate, haste, life on hit and power on the rings. Ability rate, haste, life on hit and power. And ability rate, haste, life on hit and power. That's way too much life on hit. It's 2,700 from that. Another 450 here. And my base life on hit is 1,184. So we're over 4,000 life on hit. There is no need for me to do that. It's purely because I'm going to be lazy, because that's how I am. So all I'm going to do for the next, certainly for the first hour, is troll 90 over and over and over. Then I'll go run troll 100, grab those extra boosters, which will be the remaining hour and a half, hopefully, of experience farming. So I shall be doing that today and tomorrow, which you won't make for exciting viewing, so that's why this is going to be recorded over 2 days. Skills cooking, endurance is going up to level 7, power infusion is going up to level 7. Once those are done, I think it will be celerity and glass cannon up to level 7. Hopefully I'll get that done today, and then overnight I'll set frost beam and glass cannon on their way to level 8. That's an 18-hour upgrade, so that'll be ready by tomorrow evening, by the time I come to play again. I think this might be the lowest that the gem balance is going to fall to, so see if I can recover it back to the starting position and have a neutral overall gem spend. But for now I shall be farming 90 over and over and over and see how far I get. Okay, it's the end of Tuesday's session. I started playing quite late and really tired. It's been a long day anyway. I have reached champion level 1416. Still got about half an hour on that first or on the second of the 2 experience boosters we bought earlier. Once that's run down, I'll go and do a troll 100 to get the 3 of each. The big news during crafting a 77 igneous, I managed to guess. I knew that within 4 crafts there was going to be either a level 71 or a 77, and the gods smiled on me and the 77 came out. So there's no need for me to worry about doing 64 crafts. All that remains to be built, I've got level 74 regalia gloves as well. All that remains is the talisman of power. I know the next 3 crafts are going to be 2 level 72s and a 73. So what I might do is see if I can get a better helm or shoulders as either 72 or 73, but ideally with a socket in. If I don't, not a problem. And then after that I'll try and just craft the talisman of power. Once that is crafted, it's a case of I still need materials to do all the enchanting, so that still needs to happen. That's not going to be a problem, I think. This is how materials are looking at the moment. So I'm in a much happier place. If this was gold, we would still have 2 hours 23 minutes to go. Just had some more skills upgrade to level 8. I'm going to put frost beam and glass cannon on the way to upgrade, like 36 hours. It's probably going to be about 15 hours before I come back to play, so if that drops down to 20 hours I'll be able to get that up to hopefully level 9 on Wednesday. Anything else? Probably best, since I was talking about the stats, so ability rate, haste, power, vitality. Let's make it official and celestialize it to max out those, or almost max those stats. So yes, we want that. I can now keep that and put it on my main account. That's a nice damage increase over what I'm using at the moment. So if I did need to go farm higher trials, I could potentially just equip that and get a much faster run time. The other was ability rate, haste, power, vitality on the regalia arm guards. Oh, and I crafted the bracer of mastery for frost beam, frost damage, haste and power. I think I'm going to have more than enough ability rate, going to be well over 2,000 I think. So I'm in a really happy place, even though we're not even a third of the way into the event. There'd still be 2.5 hours in gold, 5.5 for bronze. I've got another 2 hours of EXP farming ahead of me still, so this champion level is going to go well into the region where I don't need to worry about farming any more champion levels, which will be nice, because at that stage I may just stick on the push gear and go farm 120 or something, see if that's where the 3-hour books drop, and in that push gear should be doing sub 2-minute runs. So if I got 20 runs an hour, that's 60 hours worth of books. That will get a couple of skills up to level 70 almost, level 10, and more than enough brilliant gemstones. These are ready for in case I do some enchanting. Again, gold ticking along constantly, it goes up and up and up. I do a bit of crafting, it drops back down, and it's just rising rapidly again. I'm thinking as well that 25032, I started on 25645, so let's end the event with more gems than we started as well. That's the final thing that I'm going to add into this. That'll be a nice little bonus, so I can come away and say, yes, I finished without having to spend thousands and thousands and thousands. So anyway, we'll catch up again later once I have done the rest of the experience farming. Maybe I'll drop in a clip of the Troll 100 run. I might frost beam it and just swap out these items for the push frost gear when we do that, just because it's going to be a lot faster. It will take a small hit on experience, but who cares? Okay, catch you soon. And a quick situation update. Now cleared champion level 1500. Where are we? Still over 8 hours on the clock. Still 10 minutes left from yesterday's boosters. I'm going to let this run down and not refresh it until I add on new boosters so the two are in sync. Just personal preference. I did go and run Troll 100 to collect the free EXP boosters and 3 currency boosters. It wasn't a brilliant run. Let's have a look at the... I've clicked on that too early, haven't I? And it bugs out. Okay, oh, he's going to show us, yes, so 156. What I did for that run was I equipped the push Frostfire Sash and the push Bracer of Mastery, but I left everything else as the EXP gear. And then down in the build I just went and put Frostbeam in. As I feared, with basic companions and clown controls it was not at all fun, which is why I'm thinking 130 only for this event, unless by some miracle they decide to fix the controls and fix the bugged mobs and other bugs that are out there. So on the skills front, you'll see that I've upgraded all these things that I'm not going to use up to level 4. The reason I did that was just to push the synergy along a bit. I had loads of 10-minute books of learning and things like Frostbeam and Glass Cannon. As you can see, they're 72 hours to get from 9 to 10. So 10-minute books are pretty worthless. So once these had hit level 9, I thought, right, let's burn up some of the 10-minute books, just getting some synergy. So when we hit synergy 110, I'm going to get a bit more attack speed, only 5 more ability rate and 5 more vitality, but it's the attack speed's a nice thing from that. Priority Frostbeam and Glass Cannon to level 10, because I'm going to be using those in push. Then I want to get endurance and power infusion up from 8 to 10, so that is the focus once these are done. I have also finished crafting more or less the push set. The final edition, the Talisman of Power, haste ability rate, fire damage and fire damage. That should be frost damage, so let's get rid of that. I've still got that to craft then, that's fine. There's a level 74 due soon, within 2 or 3 crafts. I am in the process as well of starting to craft the enchants for push gear, so the 2 rings are done. I want to do osmosis on the helm next and get Slayer on Igneous. They're going to cost quite a few greater essences to get done, so with the hour and a half that I've got on EXP boosters here, I'll have more than enough materials hopefully to get those done. I should imagine it'll be about 20 runs of Troll 90 should give me enough materials to safely craft probably one of them, possibly both. 40 runs definitely, and that's only going to use up about half that time at most, so not worried there. Once those are done, then I'll recraft the mistake that I made and get that Talisman of Power with the correct stat on it. So that's all I'm doing at the moment. Troll 90 endlessly until my EXP boosters that are in the bank, in the stash, are used up. Once those are used up, I'll be done with experience farming. So there's going to be about 6.5 hours still on the clock when the EXP boosters are done. And then we can go grab the second Celestial at Troll 110, see what the books of learning are like that drop from there, because from there on it's just materials and books of learning to upgrade skills, and then whatever push I feel like, I guess. So that's where we are, and I shall just carry on off camera running 90 for now. Okay, so The position at the moment is I have the osmosis enchant done on the helm, vitality on the chest. None of these are enchanted. The Slayer enchant is done for Igneous, Obfuscation for Glacius Tempestus, then as we saw earlier, power on both the rings, and I've added vitality to the necklace. So I'm going to try and recraft these shoulders after I've finished crafting enchantments. So I want to add probably power to shoulders, the cape, and there'll be movement speed on boots and pants, and armour on the arm guards. The only reason I'm going to try and recraft these shoulders is to see if I can get something with a socket, and then thereafter any materials that can come in can go towards maybe some enchants on the EXP gear. Not that I'm planning on EXP farming once these are finished, but since there hasn't been any gameplay so far in today's video, which is covering 2 days, might as well finish off today's sessions with some Troll 90 runs and see how they go. This worries me, especially with clown controls, which are completely unacceptable in my opinion. And I've probably lost. This is a terrible map. This one's going to end in an abandon soon. Because as soon as those single hit mobs kill you, what a waste, you've lost the pool. Let's have another go at that. Better looking map at least. Not the best run in the world, but I'm not too bothered. I'm just going to finish these last 3 runs of getting materials and call it a day, and finish off the EXP farming tomorrow. It's extra jerky now. Let's just get rid of some mobs. Maybe it'll help. Anything under 70 seconds I guess is okay. I have had, I think the fastest was 54 seconds. These gemstones do keep racking up quickly. That looks like a Necronomicon, yeah. If you're wondering what I'm doing there, I've always arrange this space here is 30 inventory slots. I just arranged them so I've got set items at one end and non-set at the other, just so I have a rough idea. That's probably a hangover from when I did a ridiculous amount of analysis for trial drops, which is something that I'm restarting on account of these changes that they've put in. So, wow, completely jerky. Last run of the day. Yippee. I'm not going to use any of these books for now. I'll salvage that off camera. Skills wise as well, Frostbeam and Glass Cannon are on their way to level 10. We have 33, 58, it's another 5.5 hours, 63.5 hours we can knock off that. I'm not going to bother doing that just yet. I shall wait for tomorrow and just go, and when I go to play, just knock off whatever time's left on those to tick down. Load of champion levels unassigned because they're not really doing much now at this level for Troll 90 clear times. Actually, there we are. Let's just salvage these. Interestingly, it's water that has been the material that I am most short of when coming to crafting enchants, and the ones that we're normally short of for crafting armour, air and shadow, I've had an excess of, and I've been running out of water. It's a mad world now. So that will wrap up sort of Tuesday, Wednesday experience farming. Thursday's just going to be run down. This 56 minutes will be 1700, close to 1800 by the end of that. That'll be EXP farming for me done. Then I'm going to stick on the push gear. We'll go clear Troll 110. And then possibly go farm Troll 120, because that's where I think 3-hour books of learning will drop guaranteed, so I can get the skills that I do want for push all upgraded to level 10. So tomorrow will be a shorter video than this. It's just the experience farming finishing off, so not a great deal to put into that one. And then Friday I guess we'll go and do 110 and some other bits and see how we're going. So any questions, feel free to comment down below, and thanks for watching.